Union. The EU Guide to GMP contains detailed guidelines used in assessing applications for manufacturing authorizations and for inspection of manufacturing, provided a level of quality assurance at least equivalent to those concepts or technologies described in the guide. From the outset, it is important to understand that observance of the content of the Guide to GMP and its annexes are not legal requirements in any member state of the EU. Inspectors do not present you with a written examination or a written test of your knowledge of the Guide to GMP. But if it becomes apparent in the course of an inspection that you don't know these rules annexes, you can be sure. Part 1 relates to general guidance for the good manufacturing practice of finished medicinal products, drug products, or dosage forms. The thinking behind this structure is that the main parts of the Guide to GMP are timeless and are fairly rarely tinkered with, while the annexes allow updating to API manufacturer of drug substances. Knowledge of Part 2 of the Guide to GMP should be sufficient to meet inspection needs. However, if you're a manufacturer of finished medicinal products, dosage forms, drug products, it is sensible to have a good knowledge of both parts. This is because with any detailed content of the chapters and sections at this point in the program, just introduce you to the general areas that are considered to be of importance to GMP. Generally speaking, in reality, very few manufacturers find the Guide to GMP very helpful. This is because there is often difficulty in knowing exactly placed on any one individual should not be so extensive as to present any risk to quality. Well, that is highly subjective and pretty much a matter of opinion. On the other hand, Part 1, Clause 2.14 is the reason for this is that originally the GMPs applying to APIs, drug substances, were published as Annex 18, but has now been republished as Part 2 of the Guide to GMP across the board. Curiously, there is no annex dealing with the manufacture of tablets, even though by any measure, whether number produced, conditions treated, and dollars made, they are the single most significant pharmaceutical product. The concept of risk management is based on the understanding that manufacturers at some point in time should have evaluated the risks inherent in their processes and for it to be documented as evidence of it having been done, and for there to be evidence of actions having been taken in